Welcome back to the Tyler Keller Show. Today, as the title says, WrestleMania 34 preview and predictions for the show. This was supposed to be out probably like Wednesday or Thursday, but when you're working and everything, sometimes you have to do stuff last minute, just like this. But the kickoff show doesn't start till 5, so it is 3:42 right now, so I've got a good, at least I'm not too late, and I'm not doing it on the kickoff show, which is going to be on the USA Network, as I have heard and everything, so I won't be on the network probably until about 6:50-ish or something. But WrestleMania 34. Good luck to them because, as I said last night, NXT TakeOver, which is always good, did their best show as a takeover probably ever. And good luck to the main roster. I believe they can do it. I think this WrestleMania is going to be good. And let's just get on to the, predictions and everything. Andre the Giant Battle Royal. One person comes to mind with this to to keep on his wave of, how to say it, momentum. That's what I'm trying to get to. And one man comes to mind, and you might know him as, Woken and everything. Woken or Broken. And that is Matt Hardy. I think he will win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Mojo's in it again. I don't think he's going to win it. Elias is in it. I wouldn't mind having Elias win it, but I don't think he is. I hope he does, honestly, but I think I hope Matt Hardy does win it also. So out of them two, I would want them to, but I think Matt Hardy is going to win it. This is they've only named 10 people for it. There's going to be at least 20. So I think Matt Hardy does win it and does have that, moment on the, WrestleMania kickoff show with the crowd doing delete chants. The women's Battle Royal match. Basically their version of the Andre Giant, but they did the Fabulous Moolah, and then all that stuff came out, and it backfired on WWE very quickly. And they changed that just to women's Battle Royal. So it's just a common Battle Royal match. That's basically it. And they got an awful God trophy. It's awful. People say Andre the Giant Battle Royal trophy is bad. At least it's Andre the Giant and everything, it makes sense. For the SmackDown side, I want Becky Lynch to win. Women's side, it's going to be Bayley or Sasha. I think it's going to be Bayley and Sasha at the end. But I do think this is where Sasha Banks is going to fully turn heel, and I believe Bayley will win. And Sasha Banks will just snap on Raw, I do believe. So I got Bayley winning the Women's Battle Royal. Then the last match on the kickoff show, Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali for the vacant Cruiserweight Championships. And let me get a drink first. I ate slice of pizza while writing down the match card, as you can see. And I think the pizza hasn't went down all the way like it's supposed to. Sometimes when you get stuff like it feels like it's in your nose, but it's just weird. Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali going to be a fantastic match. Should be on the main show. This should replace Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. But Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali going to have a fantastic match. And I said this when Neville had the Cruiserweight Championship, and I hope he comes back sometime here soon. Neville is awesome. Cedric Alexander should have been the one to beat Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship, not that other person. You guys know who I'm talking about, and Enzo Amore. So yeah, I think Cedric Alexander is going to become your new Cruiserweight Champion, and can you just imagine the matchups with Cedric Alexander defending that Cruiserweight Championship? It's going to be unreal. And I'll just say this: if he has a long reign and Neville does decide to finally come back, and hopefully he does, we could see that matchup. So to the main card, this isn't in order, but I'm just Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax. Yeah, not too interested in the match. This is all about blubber and all that stuff they do. If you don't watch wrestling that much, you will never understand what I'm talking about with that. Hell, I don't even understand what they're doing with this. I'd rather them do it just I don't know. This is the best way they could build up this. It's a Total Divas storyline, basically. Helping Total Divas out when it does get on the air for Total Divas, I guess. So, I think, and a lot of people think that I've seen, I do think Carmella is actually going to cash in this match. I do think Alexa Bliss or Nia, well, I'm going to say Nia wins, but Mickie James and Bliss do something, and Carmella, attack Nia, and Carmella catches in and then does like a finishing move, and bam, she wins. I hope that's the case. That's going to be my prediction. I hope that's the case. And Carmella is new Raw Women's Champion, and Carmella goes over to Raw and everything. Orton, United States Champion against Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, and Rusev. Yes, I have not addressed it. Rusev did ask for his release a few weeks ago. Bam, that's why he's in the United States Championship match. He has gotten several wins over the week, especially to the SmackDown Live I went in Nashville for the go-home show. If you haven't checked out that vlog of Ringside Seats, go ahead and check it out. It's a quick, about 8 minutes, honestly. Not long. You see some people vlogs and it's 20 minutes. This is 8 minutes. I try to do like a fun experience on a vlog, but not too much that you have to watch a lot. But what I hope happens here is Rusev becomes new United States Champion. That's going to be my prediction. It's probably going to be a wrong prediction. But honestly, I think Jinder Mahal will probably become United States Champion. But I'm hoping they see how big Rusev is with his Rusev Day chance. And hopefully they give it to him. Who knows? Charlotte versus Asuka, a dream matchup between the women. These are the two biggest women that could ever face each other in this curtain day with the women, honestly. If Charlotte still had her pay-per-view streak with Asuka's streak, this would be more. There'd be more on the line, it feels like. But this feels like going to be a great matchup still. But I don't see Asuka losing her streak against Charlotte. I don't think so. And I said this last night with Ember Moon. I would rather see Ember Moon beat Asuka to end Asuka's streak, because I think Ember Moon would be the right person to do so. What's up, man? Just doing these predictions and everything. I'm at the Charlotte and Asuka right now. I already said Matt Hardy would win the Andre the Giant. Bailey with the women. Cedric Alexander to beat Mustafa Ali, which that's going to be a great matchup. Hopefully Carmella catches in with the Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax match and she becomes new Raw Women's Champion, which would be a plot twist. And I hope Rusev wins, but I think Jinder Mahal will become new United States Champion. And then we get to see Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal one more time. Prepare yourself for another 5-star between them. But yes, I do think Asuka will win. I think it is way, way too soon for her streak to end. And I said Ember Moon should be the woman that beats her for the streak, but it will probably end up being Ronda Rousey around WrestleMania 35 time, honestly. I'm not saying he's been overlooked. I don't think Mustafa Ali has been overlooked. I'm just saying, I said that Cedric Alexander should have been the one to beat Neville for the Cruiserweight Champion at this WrestleMania. Since they didn't do the Austin Aries thing, and Austin Aries just asked for his release, which, no harm, no foul right there. But I think, I just believe that it's Cedric Alexander's time. So, that's just my opinion on that. But I do think Asuka's going to win, and she'll be on SmackDown Live then. Then you could see another Charlotte and Asuka matchup because Charlotte would have her rematch. And then we can go done. Sleep is done. I'm ready for tonight. Yes. Yeah, I think more money will come out of Cedric Alexander just a little bit. I'm not saying a lot because Mustafa Ali, man, he is talented and everything. So, most of these cruiserweights are talented. It's just they're starting to... Triple H is taking over the cruiserweight division, which is good. Makes it more watchable. But let's go to Cesaro and Sheamus versus Braun and his mystery partner, which looks to be two people. It looks to be Batista or Rey Mysterio. And what is the most likely one? I just saw Batista talk to CM Punk the other day in a video and everything. So, Rey Mysterio will be more likely to be the mystery partner. People are saying Elias, but Elias in the Battle Royal, I don't think so. The Bar will not retain. If you're going to get Braun Strowman beating the entire tag team division, minus them, in a Battle Royal by himself, there's no way they're not going to have Braun Strowman win the tag team titles. That would be a blunder. That would be a real big fuck up for WWE not to do that, because Braun Strowman beat the entire tag team with a partner like Rey Mysterio, Batista, etc. No way is he going to lose. That's just my opinion. Braun Strowman and his mystery partner, which I believe will be Rey Mysterio. But Rey is still... He had an injury, so who knows who it is. It might be a lie. I don't know. But none of the case, Braun Strowman and his mystery partner should definitely win. Usos versus the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers. This will be a great tag team match. New Day was not on the card last year, so this is where they fit in with the triple threat. New Day, I think, are there to take the pin. Right? The New Day, whoever the two members are there to take the pin. But this will be a classic. Bludgeon Brothers are your new tag team champions. Usos, I love the Usos, but whoever I said it was months back, I think this would be the day their reign comes to an end, and Bludgeon Brothers are there to become your new tag team champions. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win. They are reinstated SmackDown Live. If they lose, they're not. AKA, they can go to Raw. Go to Raw. Yeah. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon, there is no way, unless Shane turns on Daniel Bryan, there is no way Daniel Bryan shouldn't lose his first match clean. When I mean clean, I know Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn going to do some bad stuff and then somehow win. But still, I mean clean on the way of no one interferes for him or messes things up. There's no way he's going to lose like that. I don't see Daniel Bryan losing his first match back unless Shane McMahon turns on him. Which, that's a big possibility, a lot of people are saying. But I don't think it'll happen. Yes, about an hour away, and I'm about to order some pizza from Pizza Hut. I did have a slice of pizza beforehand, but there's not much up there, so I'm going to have to order some pizza. But I think Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon will beat Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn go to Raw. The Raw after WrestleMania, of course, which will be tomorrow night. Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Stephanie McMahon and the Game Triple H. I've said this. I don't see Triple H as a bad person. I can't see Triple H as a bad person anymore. If you guys remember, back on the Jimmy Fallon show and Monona, the movie, he did the big song of them that, you know, the soundtrack, big song, like the song that everyone knows if you've watched the movie. He did the lip singing for it, and I can't see him as a heel after that. But I'm going to try in my best form as, you know, a fan. Stephanie, I can see. Yeah, it's the same way with Daniel Bryan for me. Daniel Bryan returning after years. No way he's going to lose. Ronda Rousey, her first match. Come on now. If Ronda Rousey loses, it will be the biggest, and I mean the biggest fuck up WWE has ever done. It would have people talking because she lost, yeah. But it would be the stupidest thing, man. And that's just my opinion on that. I don't know. The Miz defending his Intercontinental Championship against Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. It would be a miracle if The Miz retained. I don't think that is going to happen. But I would not be opposed to it. Yes, I will be live tweeting tonight, of course. I'll be starting from the kickoff show. I'm just fired up about tonight. I think just because Finn Balor has... Man, since he came back, he's went through a lot of downs. And, you know, he's coming up now. He's in something big, thankfully. Oh, man. I think we're going to have a new champion no matter what. Seth Rollins did an interview on the WWE YouTube page. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they start off with Miz, Balor, and Rollins, honestly. Oh, don't have the network? Oh, dang. I wouldn't be surprised if they started off with Miz, Balor, and Rollins to kick off the show with a big, you know, bang. I think Finn Balor will become your new United States, oh dear God, Intercontinental Championship. This is going to be a long day, and the WrestleMania hasn't even started. Because, you know, I really think he's had a lot of downs, and got to go now. It's all good. I only got 3 more matches to talk about, so You guys probably know the outcome. What I think what's going to happen on the last three, anyways. But Balor has went through a lot of downs. If you're able to, I would, because I think the show is going to be really good. But if you can't stay awake, if I advise you something, I wouldn't watch the kickoff show. I would actually rest up and take a nap if you want to, right after this. And then, get up around whatever time 7 o'clock is for you, which would be midnight, I think. Get up at midnight. But Balor, he's went through a lot of downs. I think this is his time to go up. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, a dream match in the making. We've heard it. We're going to hear it on commentary, of course. And I cannot wait for this. Will they live up to the hype? Oh, okay. Nice. Will Styles and Nakamura live up to the hype? This match has been hyped up ever since we knew it was going to happen. That's the problem with... This is the problem I have. They've had so much hype with this match. If this match falls down and that doesn't live up to hype, it will be tough for them. Because what I'm trying to say is, if they don't live up to the big hype that it is, Nakamura and Styles, I'm gonna feel bad for them. But it's still gonna be a good match. It's just a lot of people have hyped this up so bad, has hyped it up to a big level. That ladder match last night, that's a match of the year candidate for me. And then you got Gargano and Ciampa, which is the match of the year for me to this point. I've got 4 matches, and this is bad. I got 4 matches that are match of the year candidates, and they're all from NXT this year. Not one main roster yet. But Styles and Nakamura, yes, NXT does just put on amazing matches, man. Styles and Nakamura, I believe we will have a new WWE champion in Shinsuke Nakamura. This is his time to be crowned as champion. And I cannot wait for it. The next match, the big dog, Roman Reigns, faces the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman did a tweet, and, he's always got to be, throwing a tease. He said, Roman Reigns has, main event WrestleMania 4 straight times, something my client cannot say. I don't know the word for it, but he said that's, very impressive and everything, and, but I'm walking out with the Universal Champion here tonight. So does that mean he is going to go with Roman Reigns and be the advocate for Roman Reigns when Brock Lesnar leaves and goes to UFC? See, that's the tease right there. And I would, if they did that, that's money. I'm telling you, that's money. Roman Reigns as a heel, that is freaking money. Vince thinks, him as a babyface is, good for business, which, he gets mixed reactions. It's like 60-40, 60 boos, sometimes 50-50, more cheers at some places. So he, even though he's a babyface, he gets the reaction that Vince probably wants. I mean, Vince, he gets the reaction that, Vince likes the reaction Roman gets because the crowd booing him, cheering him, or interacted to him. He thinks Roman is money as a babyface. He would be a damn billionaire as a heel. That's just how I would excuse me, how I would describe it. Just a billionaire as a heel. Roman Reigns, cocky, attitude with him as a heel. Boy, man, it would be excellent. And with Paul Heyman by his side, just noggin, Adam, man, that's a money pairing, man. That's a money pairing. And I know Paul Heyman has said, I don't know what I'm going to do, when Brock is gone. I've seen, him say something like that. This would be the perfect thing because Brock, they're supposedly working on a new contract for Brock, him and Vince. Because his contract ends at 11:59, tonight. But, who knows? If they do work another contract, he is going to get in the UFC and do a fight like he did previously at UFC 200. But it'll be interesting. I do think Roman Reigns will become new Universal Champion. It's been a crowning that we know it's going to happen since 10 or 11 months ago, almost a year. So their first match was good. Cannot wait for this one, even though it's going to be very, very predictable. Last match I'm going to talk about, not if, but when it does happen. John Cena versus The Undertaker. Yeah, it's amazing, and you're going to be freaking tired, but it's going to be worth it, I think. John Cena versus The Undertaker. The Undertaker better come out in that badass gimmick, man. The American Badass. I hope he does. But John Cena will win. The Undertaker will definitely retire, I think. And, we'll see. Okay, I just saw something in a group chat, group message I'm in. I'm gonna have to address something that I almost wanted to laugh about, but it's nothing to be laughing about. But that is your WrestleMania preview and predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button if you're watching on demand. And I will be live for a WrestleMania 34 review right after the show. I'm going to have a long night, but hope you guys enjoyed this. And I will see you guys next time here on the Tyler Keller Show. Enjoy WrestleMania, folks.